Have you ever noticed how your life changes when you change your focus? And this is not motivational talk. This is neuroscience. This is training. This is direction. There is something called neuroplasticity. Your brain reorganizes itself based on what you repeatedly practice. Your thoughts, your emotions, your habits, and your attention. What you practice, you strengthen. What you feed, grows. Now listen carefully. Focusing on what is good does not erase your problems, but it changes your internal radar. Your brain works like a filtering system. Every second, it receives an overwhelming amount of information and must decide what enters your conscious awareness. And here is the truth most people never realize. Your repeated focus decides the filter. When you train your attention to notice what is good, safe, and meaningful, you begin to see more signals of hope, more opportunities, more paths forward. Not because the world suddenly became perfect, but because you stopped living with a fear-based filter switched on all the time. Here is a brutal truth. Your brain searches for evidence to confirm what you believe. If you believe nothing ever works for me, you will find proof of that all day long. If you believe God is with me and I am building something better, you begin to act like someone who believes. And that changes your decisions, your words, your energy, and your future. The Bible already explained this with striking clarity. Be transformed by the renewal of your mind. That is not poetry. That is a strategy for life. Renewing the mind means replacing automatic patterns that pull you down with trained patterns that move you forward. Now let's get practical, because transformation happens here. First, 1 minute a day of objective gratitude. Not vague positivity, evidence. Write down 3 specific things that went well today. Small things count. Your brain learns from proof, not speeches. Second, stop rehearsing catastrophe. Rehearsing catastrophe means mentally replaying the worst possible outcome as if it were inevitable. That strengthens fear circuits and fuels anxiety. When this happens, ask one powerful question. What is the smallest action I can take right now that improves my life by 1%? Action is the antidote to panic. Third, change the question you ask life. Many people wake up asking, "What will go wrong today?" Replace it with, "What can I build today?" Your brain follows the question. The question is the steering wheel. Fourth, feed your mind with what is worthy. You cannot cultivate faith, strength, and vision while consuming fear, chaos, and comparison all day long. You become what you contemplate. And here lies a deep Christian truth. Faith is not denying reality. Faith is choosing the lens. It is looking at the valley and still saying, "I am not alone. God is at work. I will cross this." Practice this for 7 days and something shifts. You respond differently, you sleep better, you think more clearly, you gain courage. And courage builds the future. Now tell me in the comments, which filter are you turning off today? Fear, guilt, or comparison? If this video helped you, subscribe and share it with someone who needs a mental reset. You don't need a perfect life. You need a trained mind. Change your mind. Change your story.